Introduction to Public Speaking. The central aim of higher education is to adequately prepare students for life beyond the classroom. As graduates make the transition from being students to becoming professionals, they are faced with many challenges. For the engineering students, for example, it is becoming increasingly obvious that although technical knowledge and skills are necessary for successful transfer from the university to the workplace, professional development skills such as communication are also vital. Various accreditation bodies for the engineering profession, the Washington Accord being among the prominent ones, include communication skills as one of the required attributes for an engineering graduate. Communication is a dynamic process, defined as the process of sending and receiving verbal and nonverbal messages to create shared meaning. There are various contexts of communication, for instance, intrapersonal, impersonal, interpersonal, small group, and public. Public speaking is one context where communication occurs, specifically in the public communication context. It remains an important branch of the communication field because although not many people will pursue careers that call for extensive formal speaking, most will have opportunities to speak to others and at one point or another may be in situations where speaking up becomes a responsibility. Thus, the benefits of effective public speaking skills are numerous. For university students, this skill is transferable to other courses, for instance, when asked to present oral reports in their respective fields. This skill can also be utilized when participating constructively in class discussions and expressing opinions, consequently enhancing the learning experience. As university graduates, public speaking skills augment performance during the interview since the candidate who can express ideas in memorable ways and remain calm in a stressful situation is likely to make a better impression. And once on the job, effective communication skills can help shape the career environment when one becomes a valued professional resource. Public speaking is defined as a sustained formal presentation made by a speaker to an audience. It has been taught and studied around the globe for thousands of years, and the oldest known document on effective speech was written on papyrus in Egypt about 4,500 years ago. Rhetoric, the art of influencing an audience through words, has its origins in the Greek and Roman periods of history. Aristotle, a famous Greek philosopher and writer, composed The Art of Rhetoric around 330 BC. It is still considered a very important work in this field, and many of the principles are still practiced by speakers today. Over the centuries, many other notable thinkers have dealt with the issues of rhetoric, speech, and language. Among prominent Romans in this area were Cicero and Quintilian. Others include the British philosopher Francis Bacon and the American critic Kenneth Burke. Although contemporary public speaking builds on this classical heritage, insights from the humanities, the social and behavioral sciences, and most recently from computer science and technology have been incorporated.